and the Tropic Like It's Hot. It's hot. I can't say that. Tropic Like It's Hot. Hello, my fellow Snarkatarians. What's up? It's Jess. Thank you for joining me again today and spending some time with me. So I don't know if you can tell by my background, but I am ready for summer. This has been a long winter. I feel like last year was longer, but I am ready. Summer is coming. Last week was Memorial Day weekend, so as far as I'm concerned, summer is here, and I am all for it. I love summer, hate being cold, don't mind being hot. It's fine with me. So I thought today would be a good day to show you kind of a summery no makeup look, and I'm going to use the music, the makeup that I plan on taking with me on vacation. The last time I was on vacation overseas, I realized that I didn't need to bring nearly as much as I brought with me. You know, I had an eyeshadow palette, I had a face palette, I had blush, I had a bronzer. And really what I was using at that point was a bronzer and a highlighter for my eyes and the rest of my face. So I kind of streamlined a little bit when I got back, and I got this number. This is a Too Faced Natural palette. And it has 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlights, which is actually perfect for vacationing. And just since I'm not going to be using that much, I'm hoping I'm going to have some kind of nice summery glow or sunburn. I won't need a lot of makeup, but just to kind of bronze things up a little bit if need be, add a little color if need be, and just try and make it easy on myself, because the last thing I want to do when I'm on vacation at the beach is spend time in the bathroom. When I'm at home getting ready for work, that is my zen time. But when I'm on vacation, I don't want to be spending all kinds of time on my makeup in the bathroom. By the way, little Game of Thrones update. We just finished season 6. And episode number 9, the Battle of the Bastards, which is basically the battle for Winterfell. Oh my gosh. That's probably hands down so far my absolute favorite. I was so intense. I'm like grabbing onto Matt and I was like shaking by the end of the episode, but it was so good. And Ramses, you got it. You got what you deserved. You know you did. That was like the most satisfying ending that could have ever happened with that particular episode. So hands down, season 6, episode 9, and I am spent. And we're getting down to it, man. I hate getting hooked on shows. This is why I don't like getting hooked on it, because I don't want it to end. And I obviously know it's ending. You know, we'll probably be done with it maybe next week sometime, 2 weeks. And it makes me sad, because we talk about these characters now like we know them, like we're on a first name basis. And yeah, I hate to say goodbye. But anyway, on to the makeup. I am moisturized, I am sunscreened, I am primed. I didn't bring it down with me, I used the Smashbox Primerizer, because it's just a little bit lighter than the Flower Beauty one that I use. So I am ready to go, and I actually just picked up, I wanted something a little warmer, a little bit more sheer, because right now my skin's actually in a pretty good place. The problem is when I go on vacation, I don't eat as well as I probably should, so by the end of it, my face erupts and gets all kinds of pimples. So I was just going to do a tinted moisturizer, but I decided I'm going to go with something a little bit more buildable, just in case that situation arises again. So I went out, I got the Clinique. This is the Even Better Glow Light Reflecting Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15. So want a little glow. I did get this in the shade Stone, WN38. I'm hoping I will have more of a tan than I do now. I feel like my face is getting a little tanner. I was out in the sun last weekend and my nose is burnt, so now it's peeling. But I did want to get something a little bit more bronzy, more golden, a little bit more beachy. So I'm going to try that today, and we're going to get started. I think I'm going to just apply this with my fingers. I think that might be the easiest. I've seen some people use it, and I think, oops, that's probably the best way, they say, to apply it. So here we go. I have not used this before. Ooh. It's actually a decent shade match right now. I'm impressed. I thought it was going to be much warmer and much more bronze than I thought. But I see a nice glow starting already. I like the feel of it. It's kind of nice and silky. Hopefully it'll set down a little bit more. But there is definitely a glow to it. Obviously I got my hair done today. Got my hairs cut a little bit because I do not have the time nor the patience to do this to my hair every day. I wish I did because it looks really nice. Shout out to Christy. Nicely done. It looks really natural. This is really nice. I have a nice glow. I look glowy. And it's like I said, it's a good shade match. So I am almost impressed with myself. I am going to take my little dual fiber brush here and just kind of swipe it around my face just to make sure everything's kind of blended in. I'm just going for like nice, easy, even coverage without too much hassle. I want that glow. I want to look a little alive, a little extra glow, because it's summertime and it's the best time to glow or sweat. There's a fine line between the two. Second step is just going to do a little concealing under the eyes because I had a late night last night. So I'm just going to take care of that. And I will list everything down in the description box again of what I'm using. This is a Pacifica Natural Minerals liquid full cover concealer. And what do I always do? I always forget something. I'll be right back. And hey, she's back. All right. Normally at this point I would do a little bit of contour, but I'm not. I'm going to save that and just kind of use the face palette all at once. So I'm going to go in with eyebrows, and what I'm going to use, I use the Urban Decay Brow Blade anyway, but I use the ink stain for that most of the time. I don't really use the waterproof pencil that much, but I think when I travel, when I go on vacation, I'm just going to take this with me because it does have a waterproof pencil on one side and then the ink stain on the other. So it doesn't make sense to take, you know, any more products. I want to try and be compact. I hate packing anyway. I always tend to overpack. I think a lot of us do that. And, you know, I'm a seasoned traveler. I go on, you know, two vacations a year usually. You'd think I'd be better at this by now. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. We'll see how it goes this time, at least with my makeup situation, because I don't want to take a bunch of stuff with me. It just bogs things down. But if I can get a nice, summery, easy, dewy look with minimal makeup, then I am all for it, and pass that information on to you. So I'm going to do my brows here quick. I never do my brows quick. I don't know where that came from, but my forehead is peeling. One thing that this does not have, which I really wish it did have, was a little eyebrow spoolie to kind of run things through, but no big deal. Okay, so my eyes are primed, and like I was saying before, last time I was on vacation overseas, what I ended up just using was a bronzer in the crease, and then a little highlighter under my eyebrow bone or under my brow bone and on my lid. But when I got back, I did get this palette, and like I said, it does have two different bronzers, two blushes, and two highlighters. Now this bronzer is very nice. It's a matte formula. This down here is called Tropic Like It's Hot. Is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade that has some color to it, and you don't need a lot, but it does the trick. It has a nice bright pink shade, which is really cute and gives you a nice pop of color. And then the two highlighters, I don't really use that much as highlighters. The one called Starlight has a pink tone to it, and then the other one is a lot more gold. You can pick that up. So those aren't necessarily colors that I use on my face, the highlighter, but I like to use them on the lid. And the Satin Sheets was the gold one, and the Tropic Like It's Hot. I can't say that. Tropic Like It's Hot look very nice together. So I will probably do that. Great, so I'm just gonna get a nice little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with, this is the matte bronzer color called Sunny Honey. And I'm just going to take some on a fluffy brush and go into the crease here. There's always this one bit of hair that's got to get stuck. And I just kind of take that all over the crease and bring it down a little bit into the outer portion of the eyelid. I have to say, I like this foundation a lot. Okay, so Sunny Honey is just in the crease. It gives a nice little, bronzy look and a little color into the crease. I'm going to go in with my finger now and go into the Tropic like it's hot. And I'm just going to take my finger and kind of put that all over the eyelid here. But it's just kind of a shimmery, kind of goldish copper color. It's like a sunset on my eyes. Little brush here and just kind of buff over it a little bit, kind of smooth it out and bring it up into the crease and just kind of connect it seamlessly with the other bronzer in the crease area. And that just gives you a pretty glow all over the eyelids. Then I'm going to go in with Satin Sheets down here, and this has the gold. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger here, this one, the gold one, and put it on my eyelids as well. Just in the center. And it makes it look like the sun reflecting off the ocean. It's as poetic as I get anymore. Then I am going to take the other one. I'm going to take Starlight here that has like the pinkish kind of look. I'm just going to put that under the brow bone. I film in the living room and it's just kind of a warm day, and of course I have the door open to get some natural light in here as well, and we get some loud traffic in the back. There's a hill that goes up behind the house, and yeah. Other than mascara, that's all I plan on doing for a quick look. If I want to add something, because I don't wear a lot of eyeliner at all, if I do, I just use a dark eyeshadow and run that on the on my lash line. But for the summertime, what I like to do, if I want to add like a pop of color, or if I want to add like a little bit of eyeliner, I love using, especially these two colors, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencils. This is in the color Junkie, which is like a really cool kind of denim blue color with a little sparkle. And this one is called Lucky, like a lucky penny. So it's coppery, also has a little bit of glitter or shimmer to it. The other color I like to use, especially in the summertime, because it's, beach, tropical, and all that good stuff. This is from Mally. This is the Caribbean Sea color, and it is like teal, which is really, really nice. I actually did that yesterday. But what I'm going to use today, I think, is Junkie, because it's going to match my eyeballs. And I'm just going to put a quick pop of color on my upper lash line. Actually, that's really pretty with that gold as well. I look tan. Cool. So I'm just going to put on some mascara, and we'll move on to the rest of the face and just finish it up. The one I like to use for like the no makeup look, it's the Ulta Beauty Legendary Lengths Lengthening Mascara. I really like the wand. I like their mascaras a lot, actually. But it's like a lighter rubber kind of tip, and I think it does a really nice job as far as actually lengthening my lashes. It gets through them, it combs through them, it separates them really nicely too. So I think I have about 4 different kinds of the Ulta Beauty mascaras, and they don't flake on me. I have Amp Lashes, which really makes them look thick and voluminous. I have Twisted Volume, which is one of those brushes that you can kind of adjust how it twists and like clumps up, gets tighter up at the top. And then I forget the name of the 4th one that I have. That wand scares me the most. It's very prickly, and I have to be very careful not poking my eyeball out while I'm trying to put it on. But that makes my lashes look really nice too. And like I said, I've never had any trouble with these flaking or irritating my eyes or anything like that. So if you're looking for a mascara, I recommend quite a few of the Ulta Beauty ones. Not sponsored. Now, so for the rest of the face, we're obviously going to dip back into the Natural Face palette. And I'm going to take the Tropic Like It's Hot. Like I said, you do not need a lot of this. You cannot use a heavy hand unless you have much tanner skin, but I don't. I'm just going to dab into it just a little bit and tap off some of the excess on my arm and just kind of go in very gently and pat it on. It almost has like a pinky bronze color to it, and it's just so pretty. This does have a shimmer. The other one is a matte. The Sunny Honey is a matte, and then this one definitely has some shimmer to it. Up here a little bit on my forehead. Oh, see? Don't need much. I really wish I had time to do this to my hair every day. It's so cool. All right, and then I'm gonna take the Pink Wink color in the blush right here. This is a brighter one, and then there's like a dusty, like a mauve kind of color down there, which is nicer, I think, for the fall and the winter. But I definitely want to go bright and pink and sunny, and just take a little dab of that on my brush and pop it on my cheeks. I did come up a little bit the forehead and the nose. All right, I'm feeling beachy. Beachy. And then I'm going to give my face a spray. I'm going to use the Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist from L'Oreal. Because if you're not glowy enough by this point, then you're not glowy enough. And you need, and then this should put you over the top really quick. Oh, it's nice. It smells like tea, like white tea. Little extra glow. Just so pretty. And then finally, for the lips, we're going to keep it sheer, but we're going to keep it glossy like the rest of the face. And I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. I love this stuff so much. I have the other color too. What's the other one? Fussy. It kind of has like a pink cast to it, but I just, I love this color. Has like a nice little coppery hint of copper to it. And it's just really, it does such a nice job at enhancing all kinds of lip tones, every lip tone, and just making them juicy and glowy and bronze, like for the beach. It's a comfortable formula. It doesn't, there's a little bit of, I wouldn't say glitter, but there's some shimmer in there, but it doesn't feel gritty. Like I said, it feels really comfortable on the lips. It keeps my lips moisturized for a pretty good time, a long time. I'll put it on first thing when I get to work, and if I'm not, eating or drinking a ton, it will get me to lunchtime, and then I'll just apply it again when I'm done with that. But this is pretty much it. This is all I feel like I need to do in the summertime, and then I can get out and soak up the sun, get in the water, and just kind of relax. Or, I use the same things. If we're going out, we'll probably go out for lunch one day. We'll go out at night and go dancing, and I'll just bump up a little bit, maybe with the eyeliner, and give it a little bit more color. But other than that, that's all you need to do. That's all I feel I need to do. So far, I am really, really liking this Clinique, the Even Better Glow. It looks really skin-like. I would be interested to see if I can build it up a little bit more, but it gives a nice, even, makes my skin look nice and even. It does have a really nice glow to it, even before I put the rest of my glow on. And I like it. I'm happy with it. It gives the face just a nice amount of color. I just think it's simple and easy, and I will take this, you know, not just to the beach, but when I travel in general. Again, I will list everything in the description box below and let you know what I use. So if you felt this was helpful, if this kind of video you like, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel so you get other helpful tips. And follow me on Instagram at the Pesky Snarkatarian, and I will see you in my next video. Aloha!